Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this session. In today's class, we'll do the revision of basic electronics by discussing the VT old question paper. This question paper of December 2019, January 2020. So we'll discuss about each question and we'll discuss about the scheme also, how the marks are distributed for each questions. And here this question paper is the first or second semester BS degree examination to December 2019, January 2020. Basic electronics. The maximum marks is 100. And the answer any 5 full questions using 1 full question from each module. First we'll discuss about module 1 here. First question is explain the working of PN junction diode under forward bias and reverse bias condition. So it is asked for 6 marks. The second one is explain the working of photodiode. And third question is explain with neat circuit diagram and waveforms the working of a full wave bridge rectifier. Show that the efficiency of a full wave bridge rectifier is 81%. This is for 9 marks. The second question is explain the operation of half-wave rectifier with capacitor filter with neat circuit diagram and waveforms. That's for 6 marks. The 2B is the problem. The full wave rectifier uses 2 diodes having internal resistance of 10 ohm each. The transformer RMS secondary voltage from secondary to each end is 200 volt. Find IM, IDC, IRMS and VDC if the load is 800 ohm. This is asked for 6 marks. The third question is here, explain how Zener diode helps in voltage regulation with neat circuit diagram. Give detailed mathematical analysis. So this is asked for 8 marks. So now we'll discuss about the scheme, how the marks are distributed for each question here. The first question is 1A, so you have to explain the forward and reverse bias condition. Here the forward bias condition 3 marks and reverse bias condition 3 marks. So forward bias condition, so you have to explain what is forward biased with respect to the 2-dimensional view and with respect to the symbol, or you can write, so either it is mentioned or either you can write in terms of 2-dimensional symbol and or you can write in terms of a diode symbol. Then explain, so 1 plus 2 here, so diagram and this explanation 2 marks. So you have to explain what is forward bias and how what happens during forward biased. This is forward bias. Similarly the reverse bias condition also. So this is asked for 6 marks, 3 plus 3. So the characteristics is not required. If you draw that characteristics, no problem. So if it is asked for 8 marks means they'll mention draw the forward characteristics and reverse characteristics means you have to write. So this is about 1A. The second question is you explain the photodiode. So it is short note on photodiode. So first you have to write what is photodiode. Then the photodiode basically it works on reverse bias condition. So draw the circuit diagram. The circuit with the photodiode with the light falling on this diode and it is a reverse bias condition. Then the characteristics. So your initial explanation it is 2 marks. Then the circuit 1 marks. Then characteristics 2 marks. So explanation you have to explain it for what happens in the photodiode and explain about this circuit. Then characteristics again it is 2 marks. So total it is 5 marks. Then 1C, I asked full wave bridge rectifiers. So you have to draw bridge rectifiers only. There are 2 types of full wave rectifiers are there. One is using center type rectifier, other one is having bridge rectifiers. So if you draw a center type rectifier, full wave rectifier, then you will get hardly 1 or 2 marks. So circuit diagram is very important. So this is a bridge rectifier circuit. Then waveforms they have mentioned. So draw the waveform also. So your circuit diagram 2 plus waveform 1. So total is 3. Now getting the working of bridge rectifier. What happens during positive off cycle, what happens during negative off cycles, you have to mention that. So that is 2 marks. So they asked the derivation for efficiency also. So derive the efficiency. So no need to derive for all IDC, IRMS, then VDC, VRMS and all. Directly can write IDC equation, IRMS equation. Write the DC power, AC power, take the ratio of that, we'll get the efficiency, that is 81%. So it carries 4 marks. So total marks distribution is your circuit diagram 2, waveform 1, explanation 2, plus the derivation for efficiency, and they are expecting 81%, so it is 4. So it is total, it is 9. The second question is half-wave rectifier is C filter. So draw the half-wave rectifier with C filter circuit diagram only. C filter means the capacitor filter. The capacitor here connected parallel to the circuit. And the circuit diagram, circuit diagram and waveform. There is usually 3 marks. So waveform, this is a waveform for a half-wave rectifier with capacitor filter. The charging and discharging time you have to mention. It is 2 marks. Then explanation 3 marks. What happens in half-wave rectifier with C filters. Second problem is here. Second question is a problem. So they are given VRMS. The VRMS is 200 volt. Find out VM. And by using VM, calculate the other parameters like IM, IDC, IRMS, VDC and all. Calculate it. First, initially to calculate VM is 2 marks. Then IM, IDC, IRMS, VDC, it is 1 marks. So if the VM is wrong, all this calculation will get wrong answers. So you should be careful while solving this. So total marks will be 6. And again, second one 2C, Zener diode as voltage regulator. First write what is Zener diode and write down the circuit diagram for a voltage regulator. With the load you can mention, with load, with RL circuit. So circuit diagram 2 marks, explanation 3 marks here, so 2 plus 3, 5. Then they mentioned write down all the equations which is related to this circuit diagram. So write down the equation for a current, write down load current, write down the equation for Zener current and this current also I. Then what is write the condition for IZ min, and IZ min, IZ max. Then what happens when RL is minimum, RL max, all the equations you write, all the equations which is related to this particular circuit diagram you mention that. So that carries 3 marks. So 2 plus 3 plus 3. So total it will be 8. This is about module 1 question. So just read the question correctly and based on that write down the correct answer. So in this way the marks be distributed and we will evaluate the paper also. Next we'll discuss about module 2. So module 2 is based on FET and SCR. Question 3A, explain the construction, working and characteristics of N-channel JFET. Construction, working and characteristics of N-channel JFET. It is asked for 9 marks. 3B is with the neat circuit diagram, explain the working of CMOS inverter. In 6 marks. 3C is for N-channel JFET, if IDSS is equal to 9 milliamps and VP is equal to minus 6 volt, calculate ID at VGS is equal to minus 4 volt and VGS at ID is equal to 3 milliamps. This is asked for 5 marks. So problem is related to JFET. 4A, explain the construction, working of and characteristics of enhancement type MOSFET. So enhancement type MOSFET. So that's for 9 marks. 4B is explain the working of silicon control rectifier. It is SCR using 2 transistor model. It is a theory question. It is asked for 6 marks. And third one is for an E MOSFET, determine the value of ID if ID on is equal to 4 milliamps and VGS on is equal to 6 volt and VT is equal to 4 and VGS is equal to 8 volt. That's for 5 marks. Now we will discuss the scheme. So how the marks are distributed for each section here. So the question 3A, explain the construction and the working of N-channel JFET. So this is the construction part. the construction of n-channel JFET. You would write n-channel JFET only. It's having n-channel and the 2p terminal just diffused into it. So that will be gate, and these are drain and source. Then to mention the working of this n-channel JFET, you can draw this circuit with the symbol of n-channel JFET and write down the VDS and VGS. And both you write in terms of varying voltage, that is varying VDS and varying VGS. And this is positive is connected here, negative is connected. So this is reverse biased. Again, this is also should be reverse biased. So you have the construction diagram and this circuit. Total it is 3 marks. The diagram. Then we have to mention the drain characteristics and transfer characteristics. So this is about drain characteristics or output characteristics. Then we have to mention the transfer characteristics. So for that it is 2 marks. The characteristics. Then you have to explain or explanation about the construction. What happens when VGS is equal to 0 and VDS is varying? What happens when VGS is less than 0 and VDS is varying? You have to mention that. So this is the characteristics here. When VGS is equal to 0, you'll get this. When VGS is equal to less than 0, you'll get this type of characteristics. So you have to mention the region also. This is ohmic region. So this is cutoff region, this is breakdown region, this is the saturation region and all. You have to mention that. And this is the transfer characteristics with the different values of VGS. I mean that VDS is equal to 0 and VDS is equal to -1, so you have to mention that. So this is about the transfer characteristics for this 2. Then explanation. That is 3 plus 2 plus 4. So total it is as for 9 marks. Then second question 3b is a CMOS inverter. The CMOS inverter and circuit diagram. This is a circuit diagram for CMOS inverter. You have to mention it correctly. And here I am using MOSFET. One is N-channel MOSFET, other one is P-channel MOSFET. So this is for your P-channel PMOS, and this is NMOS. And the gate is connected to the common point where I am giving input voltage. And this is given to the supply voltage, that is 5 volt, and this is connected to ground. And the drain of both the transistors connected to the same point, and this is output. So this is about what happens when we'll apply VA is equal to 5 volt. What happens when VA is equal to 0? This you have to mention here. For this diagram, it is 3 marks. Then conditions: VA is equal to 5 volt, VA is equal to 0 volt. What happens? You have to mention the working of that. That is explanation. So that is 3 plus 3. So total it is 6 marks. So this is about CMOS inverter. The next question is 3C. It's a problem. You have to find out the drain current. Then again you have to find out the VGS. So calculation is, the drain current equation is here. ID is equal to IDSS into 1 minus VGS by VP whole square. And for VGS is equal to minus 4 volt. They given VGS is equal to minus 4 volt. The ID is equal to IDSS 1 minus VGS by VP whole square. And VP is given as minus 6. So substitute that 9 into 1 minus 4 divided by minus 6 square, and you'll get the answer as 1 milliamps. Next, ID is given. Just use ID is equal to 3 milliamps and find out VGS. So if I will rearrange this equation, I can write VGS is equal to 1 minus square root of ID by IDSS into VP. So VGS is equal to 1 minus square root of 3 by 9 into minus 6. So while calculating this, we'll get the answer as minus 2.538. So this is VGS. So this is asked for 5 marks. So initially for this equation, ID equation 1 marks. Then calculation of ID 2 and calculation of VGS 2. So it is 5. This type of problem you can expect. You can find out the drain current and the gate to source voltage and all. The next question is 4A here, the operation of enhancement type MOSFET. Enhancement type MOSFET, and you have to mention in the enhancement MOSFET initial channel won't be there. You have to create the channel. This is about the construction part, and the construction diagram, it is 2 marks. MOSFET here. Then the characteristics, this is drain characteristics again. This is transfer characteristics. In the enhancement type MOSFET, the channel is created when you apply a positive gate voltage. So this is when VGS is equal to 1 volt and you'll get the output voltage here. Then there will be change. Output voltage going increasing. I mean current is increasing when VGS is greater than 1 volt or greater than threshold voltage. So this is about the transfer characteristics. You have to mention this characteristics. So 2 plus 2. Finally, the explanation how the channel is created. The explanation related to this drain characteristics. Explanation related to this transfer characteristics carries 5 marks. So 2 plus 2 plus 5. So total it is 9. SCR. SCR, you know that it is a silicon controlled rectifier. It is a 4-terminal device. So it can be explained by using a two transistor model. And so drain current calculation is here. First you need to find this constant here, because ID is equal to K into VGS minus VT whole square. So this is the equation. So first you find out K. The K is given by ID on divided by VGS on minus VT whole square. So this is the equation for K. The ID on is given, that is 4 into 10 to the power minus 3, 4 milliamps. And the VGS on minus VT, that is 6 minus 4 whole square. From this you will get K is equal to 1 into 10 to the power minus 3 per volt square. And then we substitute this and you'll get ID. The ID you'll get 60 milliamps. This is asked for 5 marks. So this calculation here, calculation of K is 2 and the calculation of ID is 3 marks. Total it is 5. So this is about the questions of module 1 and module 2. Okay. So in the next class we will discuss about the questions related to module 3, module 4 and module 5. Thank you.